today I'm going to fillet this and cook it fresh for you guys, and hope you enjoy. These fish are really fun to catch, very aggressive, fast swimmers. When you get one on the hook, you know it's a mackerel. Norris Point is a small community located in Gros Morne National Park and nestled on Bonne Bay. Families would have came here and settled in the early 1800s, just like most other outport communities. And they would have settled here for the fishery. They would have made their living fishing cod and mackerel and herring. Sheltered harbors throughout Norris Point offered great access to fishing grounds. Norris Point has a population of approximately 600 people, and that obviously doubles in tourist season. The tradition of the fishery is still alive in Norris Point. Like beside me here, you'll see a lot of fishing stages and wharves and boats tied up and boats in the water. Almost every day you'll see boats in the water out here. People are still able to fish for cod during the food fishery, which gives them certain weekends during the season to catch their 15 cod per day. Over in this direction is actually southeast arm of Bonne Bay, significant to the Duke Memorial University's Marine Institute here in Norris Point. One of the main reasons they picked this location was because of the southeast arm. The glaciers came through here and carved out a very deep fjord. So the water in this area is extremely deep, cold, mixed with the Gulf Stream, warm Gulf Stream. There's lots of biodiversity. So you actually find Arctic species in this area. The Marine Institute also has an aquarium, which my daughter really enjoys, where you can go in and you can actually see some of the marine species that they find, and you can touch them and pick them up. Kids really enjoy it, and it's really good for all ages. This is one of the more incredible landmarks you'll see in Norris Point. This is Shag Cliff. What you're looking at is actually an ancient ocean seafloor that has been pushed up almost vertical by plate tectonics. What makes it so incredible is that you're literally looking at what was once under the sea that is now high above the water. It's likely that the name Shag Cliff came from the bird cormorant, which locals used to call shags. Cormorant is a seabird you'll see throughout Norris Point. It's a bird like a loon, spends a lot of time in the water diving for their feed. When they spend that much time in the water, they need to dry out their feathers. So they'd hang out around Shag Cliff, spreading their wings so that their feathers could dry. So it may be hard to see today, but What you're looking at in the distance, this mountain, is one of the more famous attractions here in Gros Morne National Park. It's the Tablelands. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of the fact that it's the Earth's mantle. About 500 million years ago, two plates collided and drove up the Earth's mantle. It's one of the few places in the world you can actually walk on the Earth's mantle. It's hard to see today because the light isn't really shining directly on the Tablelands, but it basically looks like Mars. And that's because of the rock type. It's a peridotite, which is very low in nutrients and kind of has that rusty color. There isn't too many plants that can grow there because of the lack of nutrients, but there are some species of plants, some flowers and mosses and stuff that grow there. Some sea dew is coming in here now.